I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see if we can't get this game started. Good, switch over. Let's actually turn off for a second. Just pause, just for a second. All right. So again, I'm sorry that there couldn't be a face cam for today. That is fault, but some to deal with. Increasing the light range would work nicely. The original versus mod, I do sort of see how it stretches out further. This would, here's the thing, it's rarely nighttime for me. I rarely actually work with my tractors or work in the night in general. I would like to. Actually, it only increases the range of the high beam specifically. That would be wonderful. I'm not going to install it, but that would be wonderful. Trying to see what's the latest? What's the anything? Don't think I'm missing it. Then again, in fairness, it is New Year's. I can't expect modders to be making a lot of mods. Which it is. So yeah, I could go ahead and get the Christmas pack. It's not necessary, but it is kind of neat though. It is neat. I'll install it. I'm not gonna actually put it on the server, but maybe for next year. That's kind of neat. Anywho, let's get to work. We gotta get that new tractor. That's our goal. By the end of the video, have the new tractor. Some moving tractor. We'll see. Camera. 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 There, come on. There you go. Taking forever. Alright. Let's see. So we're at 82K. We're at this roughly the start of another day. Let's see what we got to do before dawn. We don't have any grass. That's been harvested. Assuming recently. I don't really know. Can I check this? Let's check on. Okay, so we don't necessarily need water. Go grab some now. We do actually have some silage to turn in. Get 8K off of that, which isn't bad. 8K isn't bad, but considering I have a lot more grass in there, I'd rather just wait. Oh, we also have some wool, which is surprising. That's very surprising. Because lime, I understand. I did put our excess lime in there, so that part I understand. Didn't want to return it. I don't know what we're gonna do. We have rice, we have product, we have stuff we can sell. Does anybody know what I can do with rice? I don't know what I can do. Like silage, grass, that's my thing. If you guys watched me back in FS22, that's easy. I understand grass. That part makes sense. Rice is new. Whoa, we have a lot of saplings. So I don't truly understand what to do with rice. I mean, we've harvested, yes. And I know we sold our first batch. This is our second batch, but I don't truly know what we can do with it. And it looks like we're running out of space because we're at 359 of 500. What was that right here? But I don't know what I can do with that rice. Oh wait, why do I have my truck here? Did I leave this here for a reason? What's in there? Nothing's in the truck. Oh, it says stones. Do we have stones in this? Ah. Okay, what was I gonna do with the stones? I think I was just gonna straight up sell them. Oh wait, I don't think there's anywhere on the map to sell them. If I had to guess, these are our little animals we got last stream. So happy about that. Which is interesting. We just put these guys in here, yet it says we have like 8 liters of wool. I don't truly understand how that works, but gonna worry too much about it. We do have some harvesting jobs we could do to sort of rack up some money, but considering they're all slow-paced harvesting jobs, I'm not gonna pick either one of them. We could mow some grass. There's 7. Now the thing is, I could use my equipment, and we would get 1,000 from it, like save 1,000. But I'm gonna be honest, driving my equipment, wasting my gas, it's almost not worth it. Similar with the plowing, we could use that equipment and knock out a lot. Actually, we could knock out a whole lot. The problem is, should I? Oh, the plowing ones could be nice. They might take some time, but I could use them, double up, and make about 1,200. Actually, less than 1,200. We'll say at least 10. Which one was I looking at? The mowing one. We could also do that one, and not really have to worry about it. So what I'm gonna do, we're going to, since the rent is the same price no matter what, we will, dang it, wrong button. We will borrow this one. We'll go back over. We're gonna go down. We need the plowing. Because weeding, could do that one. But this one, since they are the same price, let's go ahead. I think that this one's bigger, so we'll go ahead and borrow for this one. And then we will come back and just accept this one. Okay, so now we have 3 contracts. Let's go get to work. Alright, so this one's going to be for mowing. Let's go ahead and knock out the mowing since there's only one mowing contract. Is that too loud? I don't think, I don't know. I don't think it's too loud. My voice definitely seems louder, so I think I'm gonna leave it as is, unless someone comes in the stream and says, oh, hell no, that's just too, you know, whatever. But for now, actually, this is the thing I wanted. Like, this setup where I have, like, the wings on the back, that's what I wanted. Let's see, we need to mow field 38, which I think is back this way, so I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Just so we can... Actually, let me just hop on this thing. It's so much easier to drive that way. Okay, so this is field 38 coming up. Let's actually just drive through this field. Go ahead and fold both, or not, unfold both. But yeah, this is the one I wanted. Is this back been unfolded? No, yeah, it's unfolded. Questioning why that still looks the way it does. Do we have a swathing option for this one? It doesn't look like it does, so I don't think it's gonna be a massive issue. So let's go ahead. Get to work. Ooh. This is gonna take a second for us to finish. Okay, that's fine. We'll knock it out. And especially since this isn't our field, it can get a little messy. Okay, by little messy, what I mean is that we're going to just go around the outside, finish all of it, and then we're going to do my tracing thing where I just follow along with it. I don't do as much work. How do you say it? I don't do as much work trying to do the up and downs, because every time you stop and turn around, it takes time. So I'm just going to stay on like one continuous track, or at least do my best to do so. In which case, it would actually make more sense to have more headlands. Can I do that? Is that an option? Number of headlights. I want the max number of headlights. Yep. No, wait, did it take? Did it take? I don't think it took. It did. Alright. And at least this way, because there are more circles, it's just continuously going. Makes my life a little bit easier. I don't think it took. We'll see here in a second, I guess. Oh yeah, this is also that field that has that stupid hill. My steering wheel, when it turned back, messed me up. But it's fine. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to cut as much as possible. We also don't get a. This one is no, it is not swathing. It is not swathing. No. Hello? Oh, telling me we reached the end. It's taking a second to get going up. I do like the idea of the mowing contracts, because if I really wanted to, I could use my mowing equipment and sort of fly through this a little bit quicker. Also, if I had my 400K mower like I had in FS22, oh, I could really do some damage and just fly through fields like crazy. Problem is, it doesn't show a crap ton of mowing contracts all the time, so that in and of itself kind of stinks, but it's not the end of the world. It's just something you gotta be aware of. We're not gonna see a lot of mowing contracts, which kind of, yeah, continue. Don't necessarily care if we do the best job, but it's not the end of the world. Especially since that's not our field. They just want the crap cut. They want majority of it cut. You know what I'm doing? Cutting it. Is it the best? Again, no, but it is what it is. And we're actually about 30% through on one lap. So this, I will turn this way, spin back around. Yeah, it didn't take hold of the thing. You know, the headland thing. It didn't take hold. So I'm just going to freehand this, which shouldn't be an issue, especially since we can out a lot. Allows us to seal it better. And it should allow us to knock out this field pretty quickly. Now, one thing that's interesting, I notice when we go up the hill, we go a lot slower. And so I'm tempted to sort of start a down and back thing. Especially since, again, this isn't my field. I don't really care how ugly this looks. Like, we're just trying to get it done. Because the whole thing is, we're just trying to be efficient. We just need as much money as possible. Because I think we need about 200 and something thousand. I think it's 243,000 to get our new tractor. And if you're wondering why I'm so hard focused on getting a new tractor, I have someone else who wants to play this game and who might be joining us. And I know I've said this for multiple streams now, but I'm just, you know, I'm excited because I never actually got the chance to do a multiplayer farming simulator stream back in FS22. In fairness, I didn't have. Oh, look, it's Aditya. Happy New Year. How are you? How are you? And so hopefully we can gather up enough money to get the new tractor, so that way when our friend gets on, we don't have to share tractors. Especially since we don't have a large tractor, we can't double seat a lot of these medium tractors, especially not the small tractors. So we need to get two. Got to. But, and again, I don't really care how ugly this looks because it's not my grass. If it was mine, I would care more. I just don't care that much about this one. Not mine. I'm just trying to be quick. Constantly stopping is not quick. Also, going up hills, not quick, which is the main reason why I haven't been trying to go up all the hill. But we'll do one lap here, where we do our best to go up the hill. See, this is gonna be painful because we're just going up this hill, and we've already dropped down to 9 miles per hour. And then Lord knows, going up this way, we're gonna go even slower. Now we're at 7, 8. You see what I'm saying? So it's like going up the hills slows you down so much. It's like, why even bother? Well, actually, you're picking up speed. We're now at 9. Just trying to get as much of this done as possible. And it's not taking too long, actually. We started, what, 5 minutes ago? I don't know. I really don't know. But we didn't start too long. But as soon as we finish this one, we can turn in this contract. Then we have to move on to our plowing contracts, of which we're gonna share one vehicle for 2 fields, which should net us some money as well. Look forward to that. See, now this thing's going 14 miles per hour down. Go back to what I was doing, just snaking and serpentine. As ugly as it is, again, not my grass. So I guess instead of up, down, we're like side to side more or less, but still. The idea stands. If I would have been paying attention when I saw the field, I would have done steering assist a little differently, though we could see it, but in fairness, the steering assist on a job that isn't even mine, especially since it's just mowing. With a harvesting job or something of that nature, you have to turn in the product, and whatever product you turn in, if it's excess, you get to keep the profits. Since mowing doesn't give you any extra profit for cutting more grass, we're just trying to get as much done as possible to quickly move on. Which I think the most you can truly do on a field before you start getting like profit before it's done, I think it's like 98% of the field actually, or something like that. But even though the contract says 100% completed, that doesn't mean you've done 100% of the field. It just means you did enough for it to be complete. What is that, special number, like how much of the field has to be done for it to be truly done? I don't know. But I'm sure there's someone who's probably out there testing it right now, which I am looking forward to those YouTubers and their research and everything. They did a lot of it in FS22, which really helped me out. But I'm not sure if they're going to do it for FS25, because some of the stuff could have stayed the same. Some of the stuff might have changed, but I feel like they might just be like redoing videos, or if they're testing it, it might get kind of, what's the word? I don't know, irritating or boring for them. Because if the results turn out this exact same, so let's say silage is king. It was king in FS22. If it turns out to be king in FS25, a lot of people are going to be like, okay, why am I doing research for all these, different things when it's the exact same as it was in FS22? Which, by the way, I saw a tornado for the first time in this game. I think it was sometime last week. During my offline save, I actually got to see a tornado, and I was like, that's actually really, really cool. And maybe they got missions for me to like clean up those, things, but I haven't seen them yet, so we're not gonna worry about it. So we are at 79%. That's good. Just got a little bit more to go. Again, 14 miles per hour downhill is fantastic. If only it could stay that fast all the time, it would be great. Swing, 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 swing. Swing, swing, swing. We got a little bit of that from earlier. 81%, so maybe about 2 or 3 down and back, so we'll be done. Get as much each pass. Try to look out my left. Just make sure, or try to make sure that I'm grabbing as much as possible. Oh wow. See, my offline save does the same thing. There's like little humps or bumps in the grass, and it causes the mower to kick up in the air and miss what it's supposed to be mowing, which is fine. Just annoying. I'm actually, while I'm up here, we're gonna actually go to this way, just because I know it's gonna take longer and longer to get up here. So if we could start chipping away at these higher altitudes, where of course I'm going like 7 miles per hour, if we can chip away at those, everything should be good. Or maybe not good, but better. Turn. So did you party last night? I did not. I did not party last night. I've never been a big partier. I'm more of a introvert. I can be an extrovert, but I'm really more of an introvert with like an extrovert light switch. But no, I did not party. I hung out with my girlfriend. And we went to do a lot of stuff. Let's see. So for us, yesterday was the 30th. I know for you it's probably, today is probably the 1st. Today is actually our 31st, so our New Year's is actually supposed to be 9. But yesterday, since, you know, we were off and everything, I took her to the gun range. We had some fun at the gun range. We were gonna go to like this game, like this sort of arcade type place, which is really fun. But I was too tired, so we ate, and then we went to see these lights that are interstate, but we drove all the way there, got to the parking lot, was like, what the heck is this? Like, this is terrible. Like, it really did look kind of bad. And she was like, what is this? And she was like, I feel like we've seen all of these drive-through lights from the parking lot. So we're like, we're not going to pay to go go through a drive-through when we've seen everything already. I'm assuming so. Yep, I'm assuming you're an introvert as well. Being an introvert's nice. You save a lot of time, save a lot of energy, save a lot of money. Actually, I wouldn't recommend it for everybody, of course. If you're an extrovert, be an extrovert. But me personally, I've always been an introvert. Like, I think the closest like thing to me enjoying people out of interaction. Like, it's not, let me do this. I enjoy interacting, just not ever. But then also at the same time, even my friends, like, who are awesome, cool, everything. Sometimes, like, I don't want to go anywhere. Like, if they recommend, like, hey guys, let's go here, blah, blah, blah. I'll be the one person being like, okay, but what are we really going to do? Like, how long is this going to take? Where are we going? Da-da-da-da-da. Because are we really just going to go and waste our time? Are we actually going to hang out? Are we just seeing each other? Like, I don't mind. But I want to know all the details before I, you know, go and commit to it. Turn that in. Okay. Now let's switch to the other vehicle. We got to get this field in front. Oh, that's nice. It's right here in front of us. And then I think the other field is like field 20. Oh, it's at field 25, which is actually near our place, which is good for us. Now, I understand in real life the point of the weights are very useful, very valid. In the game, is there really a point to having weights? But yep. But did you have fun? What did you guys do? Because I know your New Year's is pretty much over. Your New Year's is over about 14. Well, maybe not 14. Let's see. I'm about 6.5 away, 14.5. So your New Year's was about 8 hours ago, I think. No, that can't be right. I don't think I did that math right. If I did it right, yay me. If I didn't, oh well. But if I'm not mistaken, it's about 8 hours ago. Let me... Oh, it's opening the other way. Opening the other way. I always hate how this thing opens. Oh wait, it was already... Oh, it was already dropped. Oh. I thought it was... Okay. Let's see. Nope, that one. As wide as possible. Also... It's this way. Oh, yep, sorry car, sorry. Great. Ooh, jeez, this feels good. Say, stop honking at me. No. I'm good. Not in the dirt? Oh. Oop. Oop. Car, I hear you. Chill, please. I'm trying to get the thing set up. Alright. The good thing with plowing, especially on a bigger field, it's like a double-edged sword. It's good because there's a lot of like straight lines, and so it takes a while to do. But that is the double-edged sword part. Nothing, just ate dinner and slept. See, that's my type of... I'm that same type of person. I'll just eat and go to sleep. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do tonight. Because I saw my girlfriend today. She just went home. So... I'm probably just going to eat and go to sleep. Or, actually, no, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm going to stay up and probably work on some more YouTube stuff and Discord stuff, which I'm almost perfectly finished. Finishing touches. I think the problem with Discord, it's I want to make something that everybody's going to enjoy, and because of that, I'm like constantly tweaking and like retweaking stuff, and I feel like I'm doing too much, but like I want it to be perfect for the when everybody sees it, and so I'm just working very hard to try to make sure when everybody has access to it, it's like a really cool place to hang out, chat, send memes and stuff of that nature. But it's definitely taking a lot of time to do so, because I'm still working on it. But also I'm trying to work on the Discord as well as YouTube stuff and sort of intertwine them, which is, I think the YouTube part of it is what's adding some more time. Because trying to set up the integrations and things of that nature, it's a bit of work. Have to complete some work after stream. There's nothing special in New Year. It's just the same for me. Same. There's not like people are like New Year's resolutions. I've never created New Year's resolutions for real because I'm sort of working on myself throughout the year, every year, trying to improve, trying to get better, trying to do, better work of some sort. So when it comes to the end of the year, I'm like, I don't really have a New Year's resolution. My goal is just keep doing what I've already been doing, which is trying to do better at whatever it may be, trying to do better, trying to improve. So New Year's resolutions don't really do anything. And if I'm going to have a New Year's party, I'm never going to host, now at the current point in my life, I'm never going to host a New Year's Eve party. I wouldn't mind going to one because I have done that before. Just eat, hang out with friends, watch TV, play video games. Did that in high school. That was great. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to create a New Year's Eve party. I don't care about parties. I don't really care that much for people. I know that sounds bad, and it's not meant to be meant that way. It's just people are exhausting. Like, if I had to just sum it up, people are exhausted. They take energy to interact with, which is fine. I'm just not that person. I don't have a reserve of, I wouldn't even say it's necessarily, I guess I could say mental capacity. I don't have that mental capacity to deal with people forever. This is actually not taking as long as I thought, because we're 20% on one pass. We haven't even finished one pass, but we're 21%. And I understand the second pass is gonna be smaller, but that might get us to, I don't know, 40%. I'm also confused how we're already at 21%. That doesn't quite make sense. Like, we've only done one lap. This field is so huge. Actually, the field is smaller than I thought. Like, it's still big. It's still a massive field. I just thought it was bigger. It's really not. Let's see. New kids born in 2025 will be called Gen Beta. That is sad. That is sad. Whoever... Wow. Whoever decide... Who's naming these, by the way? Like, who's naming these? Because I feel like the boomers, I don't understand, like, I guess baby boomer, I don't know. I don't know who is naming these and, like, why they are naming them the way they are. I guess is my question. It just, I don't know. It just feels like there's no real reason. Actually, I'm going to grab this one a little bit myself. Hopefully to sort of maximize as much of this field as possible. I just need to stay on the blue. If I can do that, it'd be good. As long as it keeps glitching out like that, that means we're doing a good job. Actually, I could go a little bit, right? But yeah, because the last generation was Gen Z. I think I'm technically a millennial. I don't know if I'm a millennial or Gen Z. I don't, like, depending on which website you look at, I'm like in a different, but I think I was born 97, so I think I'm either the tail end of millennials, I think, or I'm Gen Z, or I'm like at the start of Gen Z. I really don't know where I'm at as far as that stuff goes. But Gen Beta just doesn't make any sense. Because, like, B is the second letter. And both B and Beta, second letter in the English alphabet, second letter in the Greek alphabet. So, where's Gen Alpha? Like, why is this one Beta? And why did they have the last one as being Gen Z? Because you went from Gen Z to Gen Beta. For what reason? Like, what's the... Is there any logic in the naming system, or are y'all just pulling names out your butt? I guess that's sort of what I'm getting. Because you went from boomers to millennials where you actually have names. And I'm pretty sure there's some... I think there was also a Gen Y at some point. So that could be why... I don't know where Gen Y is, but... There's Gen Y, I think, somewhere. And then Gen Z. I'm not sure where. But why did you go from full-blown names to letters? And then back to a name that represents a letter, because Beta is technically a word. I guess it's a name. It's a word. Not a letter, unless you're thinking about it as the Greek alphabet, then it is technically a letter. But, I don't know. Because if that's the case, why isn't it Gen Z called Gen Zeta or something like that? Like, I just think it's weird. There's no consistency in the stuff. It's almost the same weirdness with naming, what is it, tornadoes and hurricanes. I can't remember which is which. One of them is millennial. Let's see. Millennial is 79 to 1990. So, okay, so I'm not a millennial. Is Gen Z what comes after that? It's 1979 to 1990. I would not be. Oh wait, am I missing a generation? Is there something in between millennial and Gen Z? Probably right. I don't know. Wait. Hey. Okay, so I'm technically Gen Z. You see, that's the thing. I feel like somewhere I read that Gen Z, or not, millennials was like to 1996. But that's the, I don't understand. I think it's just sort of a, there's some guy in his basement who just says, nope, I'm the official namer of all these generations. Don't care. I don't know. Also, does Gen Z stand for something? Like, I don't know. But back to what I was talking about. The what do you call them? Tornadoes and hurricanes. I can't remember which is which, but I think, or maybe it's earthquakes. It's something like that. But like natural disaster have names, and one of them, I can't remember which natural disaster it is, but like one of them is like only female names, another's like only male names. I don't know, just interesting. I don't know which is which. Actually, if you remember when I was talking to Hash, I still have like trouble knowing the difference between a typhoon versus a tsunami. I think a hurricane is the same thing as a tornado, except the hurricane starts over water, I think. I think a tsunami is like a giant tidal wave or something. Well, I don't know what a tidal wave really is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We're actually, it feels like we're moving much faster. Turn, damn you, turn, come on. I missed something a little bit there, but that's not the end of the world. Let's see, tornadoes' names are reused after some. Oh, they couldn't be creative? Tornado Jaquarius is attacking, I don't know, Pittsburgh. I don't even know where Pittsburgh is. Pittsburgh, is that Ohio? That's not. Pittsburgh, Wyoming? That doesn't look right. There's another Pittsburgh Steelers, but I don't know where they stayed there. Really don't. Tampa Bay was Dolphins? That's Florida. Duh. I say that because I actually. The South in football is easy to. Because that's all the South is really known for. It's not all. That's a large part of the South. It's typically good at. But also, professional sports have, like, they seem so scripted now. And so, like, I wasn't watching professional sports, like, that much anyway. But especially nowadays, professional sports just seem so scripted. How much grass am I missing? No, if any. Like, you got players getting ejected for like these smallest things that make absolutely no sense. You got players getting ejected for stuff that they didn't even do, like stuff that you shouldn't even be ejected. Yeah, I would say everything's scripted. And the thing is, a part of me wants to be like, oh no, it's not scripted. These are just terrible refs or blah blah blah. But then I start to think about it. The number one like advertisement I've been seeing on YouTube, TikTok, just social media in general lately is some form of gambling. It's some form of gambling on sports, one way or the other. Like the one I keep seeing is between Drewski and Sketch, where they're talking about doing prize picks, and I'm like, what is with this? Like, first of all, gambling can become an addiction. Yet for some reason, it's okay, like it's openly okay to encourage gambling. And I don't understand it, because to me, it's the equivalent of smoking cigarettes. You know it's harmful to humans, yet for some reason we still allow it, knowing the harm that it can cause. But then, doubly on top of that, marijuana is illegal, at least in America, which is weird. And marijuana is less harmful, if harmful at all. I think if you take enough of it, it starts slowing down the connections between your brain. If you do it like long term, and if you do it like hard enough, I guess. I think that's what I've heard. I'm not sure if I heard it or read it somewhere or watched it on a YouTube video. But I would say whatever side effects you get from smoking marijuana, if any at all, I would say are lesser than the side effects you can get from smoking cigarettes, especially with all the chemicals that they put in cigarettes. Yet for some reason, we still like allow them to be sold. And I think the reason why is America is capitalistic. You can make a lot of money off of people smoking cigarettes. Can't make a lot of money off of people smoking marijuana because it's so natural and it just comes from a plant. It's so easy for people to make their own, and that's a problem. It's hard for the government to control the products that other people are making, especially if they just make it in their own house and stuff of that nature. But let's see. Magnus Carlsen was disqualified for whoa. Disqualified. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. I need to stop driving. Hold on. Magnus Carlsen disqualified from chess comp just because he wore. Wait, he wore jeans? Man, stupid. Wait a minute. You can be disqualified for wearing jeans? What? I'm confused. So, if you are a grandmaster, you've proven you know what you're doing. You're probably one of the best in the world. You can be disqualified simply for wearing jeans. There's a dress code for that's dumb. That is so stupid. And the irony in the situation is one of the most, I would say, challenging tournaments in the world. A tournament where you're actually battling each other, like in the game of wits, intelligence. People use this all over the world. People play this game all over the world. You mean to tell me we can't let you play because you're not adhering to a dress code? No offense, you sound stupid. What does a dress code, is that supposed to throw somebody off? Is wearing jeans that disruptive? Like, what? That's so dumb. Like, it would be one thing if it was like basketball or football or soccer or, well, I guess football. If the dress code could cause harm or something like that. Because in basketball, you're not supposed to have pockets in your shorts, because if someone's hands get caught in it, it could actually like hurt their fingers or break a finger. That makes sense. In chess, you're not even having contact with the other person until you shake hands. If that, I don't think they were shaking hands during COVID. But anyway, let's see, smoking and all. Wait, Jesus, graph. Let's see, smoking and all. It's not good, but people do not understand. I don't think some of them care, because that's the crazy part. With as much attention as that has been brought to it, I feel like nowadays, if you are handed a cigarette and you pick it up, you don't care what the consequences are. Like, there are constant reminders everywhere of the ramifications that come from smoking cigarettes, let alone vaping. I think, okay, let's put it this way. I think vaping is healthier than smoking cigarettes. Still a problem, but it is healthier in the long run when compared to cigarettes. That also being said, I think marijuana would still technically be healthier because it's just a plant. I feel like it's the equivalent of, I think inhaling anything other than air is probably not the healthiest, but I think marijuana should be healthy. I really don't. Not a scientist, but I'm just saying. Let's see. There's a dress code for tournaments. He broke the rules. He was fined, but he refused to change. Oh, okay, that's cool. Wait, so could he still like participate in a tournament? But that's also really stupid. Like, I don't know, some of these rules are just so, it feels like that rule is a pompous rule. Like, we just want to make ourselves seem better than everybody else. But then also trying to enforce that, like there's a dress, like if you want to say there's a dress code, like you can't wear clothing that is profane, that has like profane words. You can't have clothes that promote drug use or something like that. You can't have clothes that talk about death or something like that. Like, if you want to do something like that, I can understand. Just because as people watching the tournament, you don't want to send that message out to everybody. But the rule saying you can't wear jeans, what it make me think is that you guys are really just trying to be pompous and seem better than. And if you're wearing jeans, you're messing up our message, so we can't have that. Like, that's just such a weird thing. I can't wear jeans. What's that's not hurting anybody. That doesn't affect anybody. Also, they're under the stinking table. The jeans are under the table. Why does everybody gotta wear a suit and tie or something? Like, or like some type of jacket. Listen, no, some people are just stupid. I've seen a lot of foreign vloggers come to India. They roam on the streets looking for desi dab alcohol. I don't understand. If that's another thing. Alcohol. I don't drink a lot. I like, if ever, but I really don't care much for drinking. It's just not my thing. And like, being inebriated has never been like super fun for me. I'll do it occasionally, just drinking with friends and everything, but it's not really like super fun. And my thing is, I don't like to drink in public. Actually, have I drunk in public? I've drank in public once. And I say in public, I mean like at a bar. Because we were bar hopping. That's just, that makes twice. I've done it twice. But I don't like the idea of drinking in public, because let's say you were to get wasted. I've never gotten wasted or drunk, but let's say you were. I wouldn't want to embarrass myself in front of a bunch of people like that. So I don't know. It's, I guess, personal views, but drinking alcohol in general is not my cup of tea. But drinking alcohol in the streets in front of people, if you're just sipping to taste, okay, that's fine. I just don't think you should be getting wasted in the streets, especially in someone else's country. That's kind of weird. I understand you're trying to have fun, but it's also weird that that's your way of fun. But let's say a UK vlogger drank bomb, the ultimate deadly version of alcohol. He was hospitalized. He was literally crying. He was bleeding or something. Huh. You went out to try the deadliest thing, and turns out it's probably really bad. That's like, what is it? The Carolina Reaper or the Ghost Pepper? Like, whatever the hottest pepper in the world. The fact that there are people who don't prep, like who aren't like professionals, I can't say professionals, but who don't normally eat hot foods, trying to eat those sort of like as challenges, and then end up in the hospital, it's like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not hoping anybody into hurt or anything, but I can eat spicy foods, right? But I will say this. Indian level spicy food is ridiculous. I had curry for the first time, like, I think over the summer, and I was confused because the lady, she wasn't really a waitress because we went to like a standing thing to order it, but she was like, how spicy do you want your food? I'm used to like American thing where it's like you say mild, medium, hot, or like the flavors have like a picture beside it, and the higher up you go on like the thermometer, that's how hot it is. She didn't say that. She said, how spicy do you want it, 1 through 10? And I was like, excuse me? I was like, whoa. I don't know how to respond to that question. I've never, like, I don't think it's an American thing to like tell people, like, ask people how spicy do you want it, and you give them a number 1 through 10. And so I think I chose like 6 or 7, something like that. And when I tell you that crap was hot, it was edible. It was delicious, because I'm not like I'm at the point where I can eat spicy foods and actually taste the flavor. It tasted delicious. But when I tell you that stuff was spicy, like it was at the level of spice to where, like, there's the level when you start eating and it just starts to become uncomfortable. Yeah, it was the level like right after that, to where it's like I kind of need to keep drinking something or eating bread or something to keep me from like sweating. Like it was that hot. And so I was like, I don't want to go any higher. And the fact that this is not even close to like the 8, 9, or 10 range, I'm like, I refuse to try anything higher than this. And I told myself, if I ever go back, I'm definitely gonna get something lower. Not because, you know, I couldn't handle the spice, but because I'm not trying to be uncomfortable. Like, if I'm eating spicy foods, I want to eat it, I want to feel the heat, I want to feel the kick, but I'm not trying to be uncomfortable when eating it. And the thing was, it tasted so delicious. And you know the worst part? We had this drink, I think it was Dasi? No, it wasn't Dasi. It was something like like a dairy, it was like a fruity dairy drink, and it was delicious. But the problem was, after I drank that, because it was so stinking delicious, the only thing you had left, lassi, that's what it is. That's what it is. It was lassi. I would drink it, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm out of this stuff. I still have a whole bowl of curry left, and I need to finish this stuff. Well, the only thing you have left to sort of like, you know, like to lessen the heat is bread. The stupid part about these people, and I think they were trying to kill me, is that the bread was spicy. I have never in my life had spicy bread. I don't know whose idea of a sick joke that is, but I think it was like naan or something like that. But it was spicy bread, and so when I ate it, like the first time, like trying to like lessen the pain of the heat, I was like, did this crap just get hotter? And I was like, what the heck is this? And I'm like reading the receipt, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. And so I Google it, and it's like, yes, it can contain peppers and hot crap or da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are trying to kill me. And again, like while I'm eating it, it still tastes amazing, but I'm just like, this is starting to get uncomfortable. I'm not in pain yet. I'm not like running around the room crazy, but this is like, I'm like breathing, like I'm doing that because it's hot. And I'm like, this is crazy. And again, it wasn't even the hottest thing they had, and they're freaking insane for selling anything hotter. And I would love to meet the people who can actually eat the hot stuff and just study their brain, because that is insane. And I refuse. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe one day that would be an interesting stream, but I'm definitely gonna have milk and maybe an ambulance on standby, because if I did like 6 or 7, level 10 is probably gonna be the death of me. That, or I'm gonna end up in the hospital. Because that's insane. And so if I couldn't do 6 or 7, any of these people who are doing ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers, all that stuff, like there's a dude on the internet who eats like this really hot like peppers, and he keeps dipping them in chili oil. Now the one thing that's interesting is how he says chili oil. He'll say like a Carolina Reaper in chili oil, and like he'll say it like that every single time, and it is the most interesting, funny thing ever. And he eats it, and like he makes a reaction like he knows it's hot, but you can tell like he eats hot food all of the time, because even though it does like phase him, it doesn't phase him like as much as a normal person would. So if you're a person who's going to eat hot food, you need to be like him and build up a tolerance to the point to where when you eat the hot food, it probably doesn't send you to the hospital. And I know if I were to try a ghost pepper, or maybe the one chip challenge, or a Carolina Reaper, I know I'm probably going to end up in the hospital. Like I can handle some heat, but that is not going to go over well. Like if you take like most of these American restaurants, like Buffalo Wild Wings, their hottest like wing sauce, I could eat that. And to be honest, it might start getting uncomfortable, but I'm like, this is the hottest. That hottest wing sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings was like the 6 or 7 at this Indian place that I had, that I was talking about. And that, I was like, that's insane. Like I'm not trying, if I get any higher, I would probably either need to drown myself in milk or go to the hospital. I don't think it was gonna go very well, but it was an interesting experience. The food was stinking delicious, and I will definitely, if I do go back, I'm gonna make for certain that I get something below 5, because I'm trying to enjoy the food, not be in pain. Or maybe next time, now that I have an idea of what my pain tolerance is for as far as their spicy food, I can sort of gauge accordingly. But it was so stinking delicious. Actually, I don't travel the world, but if I had to travel the world, I would just be eating. I think that's the #1 reason. If you're gonna travel the world, no offense, screw seeing everything. I could care less. I actually bought a camera to try to get out of that introvert shell, to force myself to go outside, try to take more pictures. I did it for like a solid 2 weeks. I enjoyed editing photos. I enjoyed taking pictures. And the thing is, I enjoyed editing photos more than actually taking the photos and actually seeing the sights and stuff. And so if I go overseas, which I have been overseas, I've been to the UK, been to Ireland, I've been to, what was it, France. And so I've been overseas, and I just don't care about seeing stuff. The sights is not why I'm there for food. If I'm going over there, it needs to be food. I do not care about seeing sights. Let's see. Sometimes some people add more. Ooh. How do I say that? Let's see. Second word, sala. First word, tada. Nope. Nope. I'm TH. Tada. I don't know. I assume there's more emphasis on tada. Tada masala. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Like cloves and cinnamon. It is not spicy, but it stings our tongue. That's the thing. Cinnamon is actually crazy. What is it? There's like gum. There's some like gum people who make cinnamon flavored gum. I hate it. I hate it for that exact reason. Cinnamon is like slightly spicy or whatever. But whatever they do to cinnamon flavored gum. But it has like a little sting to your tongue. I guess I shouldn't say spicy, but yes, there's like a sting to it. I don't like it. So, it is not spicy, but it stings. Me too. If I had money, I would just travel and eat everything. Facts. I want to go to Japan just to eat. Like, yes, it would be nice to buy like some anime books or something of that nature, but I'm there to eat. That is my thing. That is how I enjoy it. Because eating like foreign food in America, it's great, it's delicious, but I know for a fact the experience over there would be so much better. Actually, I say that when I was overseas, when I was like in middle school, we went to France, and the place they bought us, it was a nice place, it was a great place. It was like all about pizza, and it was delicious. It was delicious pizza. Well, when it came time for dessert, they were like, hey guys, let's have dessert. And the dessert that they were giving us, like, it was like chocolate with sprinkles and a bunch of other stuff on a pizza. And the problem was that I already had a problem with the pizza. And the pizza was that I'm American. We're pretty big. I prefer bread on my pizza. For some reason, all their pizzas were like cracker thin, almost like New York style pizza. Actually, it was thinner than New York style pizza. And I'm like, I hate cracker style pizzas because I could eat like 4 or 5 of these pizzas and barely make a dent in my stomach, at least at the time. And so like there was like a group of like 19 or 30 of us. I think it was 30. It was 30 of us who spent 19 days. It was 30 of us. And like most of us were guys who were like athletes, and it's like, you're giving us these cracker style pizzas. You might as well sit like 6 or 7 of them down on the table and just leave, because this is not gonna work. Because you bring us one at a time is not gonna work in the slightest. I'm just gonna start messing up this grass because I just genuinely am bored of going around in a circle. So I'm just gonna mess up a bit. See, Japan, me too. I want to eat ramen. Omurice. I've never actually had. Never even heard of them actually, but ramen for sure. Actually, in Walmart in America, we have some like imported ramen that you can sort of make yourself. You know, put some water in it. Da 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 da. The reason I say that, this particular pack that everyone I think in America has seen. If you've tried ramen, you've seen it. The pack is so stinking spicy that some people will add like a drop of it and then throw the rest of it away. Me, every time, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I will put the whole stinking pack in there and then be like uncomfortable the whole time I'm eating it. It tastes delicious, but I'm just so uncomfortable the entire time I'm eating it. But I still make it. Heck, I might go to Walmart tomorrow and buy some more, because I haven't had it in so long. Also, people add eggs to their ramen. I am not a fan of eggs for multiple reasons. One, don't really taste anything when I eat eggs. And two, I have a mild intolerance to eggs, in which if I eat them, my stomach starts to like knot up, to like cramp up a little bit. I'm not really sure what that intolerance is called, but I'm not like deathly allergic or anything, and I can eat it. Like anytime I want, I can eat it. It's just to keep from having that knotting up feeling, I have to drink like a carbonated beverage, whether it be Sprite, ginger ale, something of that nature. And that usually, you know, keeps me from feeling those pains from eating eggs. But I'm not sure why that happens. It's just mild intolerance. Let's see. I don't like the idea of eating raw eggs. I don't like the idea of eating like raw anything. The only thing I will probably raw is fish. And I had to like hype myself up to eat sushi for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty good. It wasn't like the best thing in the world, but it was pretty good. Like, I can't complain. Like, fresh, oh my gosh, why can't I say this? Fresh sushi. Why is that so hard? Fresh. Am I having a stroke? What the heck? Fresh sushi. Is that me, or is that just hard to say? Fresh sushi. Fresh sushi. Fresh sushi. Okay. Well, first time I had fresh sushi. Like, it was good. It was alright. The thing that's interesting, and it makes sense, but I've never eaten meat that was cold. And I consider fish meat. Some people don't, but it was like alright. It didn't taste like great. It's almost like the equivalent of going to a burger joint and getting a salad. The salad doesn't taste terrible. It's just, it's alright. You know, I wish I would got that burger, but this is alright. That's what it felt like eating tuna. Like, it wasn't terrible. It was just, you know, it was just alright. It wasn't like terrible. Like, I just wish I should have got something else. Actually, I love rice. I don't want more rice. I might start back meal prep. I've seen a lot of meal prepping stuff over Thanksgiving and Christmas break that I want to start doing. So I'm probably going to go back to meal prepping. However, the meal prep I used to do, or the most recent meal prep I've done, was black beans, quinoa, and chicken. And then I would just season that to taste. And actually, the black beans by itself, since they were already seasoned, was good enough. But me, because I'm African American, we gotta over-season shit. So of course, over-season. Well, not over-season, but definitely wanted to add like some spiciness to it, and a little bit more salt, add some pepper, things of that. But the stuff that I've seen for meal prepping is like these cool-looking like meal prepped burritos, like for protein and stuff. I'm like, that seems so stinking cool, and I kind of want to do it because, like, if you use all the ingredients, it ends up being like 9 meals or something like that. I'm like, that sounds awesome. Like, I could have 9 meals of like just stuff prepped and everything. And so I actually might add that to the list of things to get tomorrow. If I go to Walmart, I probably, because I do want to start meal prepping again. At least I want to try the meal prep idea just to see if I like it, and if I do, I'll just have that in my back pocket to do for the future. We're almost done with this field. This field is, I was going to say it's taking a while, but plowing always takes forever. It just is what it is. It stinks. It doesn't really matter how small the field is. Plowing takes forever. If you use a plow that is appropriate for the field, it takes forever. And this plow is perfectly appropriate for this field, but it still takes forever because this is the biggest the plow can get, which is ridiculous. Because the field can get bigger and bigger after this, but this is still the biggest plow you can get, which I think is a bit insane. It is what it is. Almost. But I need to keep reminding myself, because I haven't done a plowing job in forever, but I need to just stop. Every time I see plowing jobs, don't do it. They're great money. By all means, I think the most money I've seen on this game was like a $17,000 plowing job. And it's great. It's fantastic. But you know for a fact it's going to take forever, so I don't accept it. The reason I accepted this one is because it's like decent. It wasn't in the double digits of thousands. It was only like, I think 9. No, it was 7. Or no, maybe it was 9,000. But it didn't reach the tens of thousands. That's when you start getting an issue, because you know for a fact the field is just way too stinking big. Speaking of that, I saw a mod that could boost the contract amount, like the amount of money you get per contract, by like I think 50%. I was gonna install that, but there was 2 reasons I didn't. One, I'm not sure if those prices would be realistic to life. I'm not sure if these prices are realistic to life, but at least these are the base prices of the game. And then 2, once we get our sheep fully grown and they're making wool and everything, we'll be making so much money that it would be pointless for me to do that. It'd be pointless for me to worry about doing contracts because I'm just gonna be working on silage and wool and hay. Well, hay is part of wool, but clothing makes a lot of money, and that's the reason why grass or silage is king. Because grass you can turn into hay to feed the sheep, and the sheep produce wool. Wool just needs to go to make fabric. Fabric goes to make clothes. Bing, bang, boom. You're done. On to the next thing. And sheep also, they only eat grown up. But hay is such an easy product to make. It would be cool if there was a machine that could dry the grass and pick it up for you at the same time. Like, there's a heater in it that you can just, or if anything, it doesn't tether the grass, but like as you drive over the grass, it would like pick it up, eat it, and then drop it. I don't know. That wouldn't make sense, because with as much grass as you need, how much it would need to be cooked in order to actually, dry it out, that would actually take it. So, never mind. Idea bad. That's probably the exact reason why they're not a thing. Or if they are a thing, they're probably like a thing in small capacity. Or I guess you could pick up the grass and put it like in a barn or somewhere that has a bunch of like heating lamps. That could help dry it out. Like similar to silage. So instead of like covering it, the floor could be heated, which would cost money. Then you could have heating lamps, which would cost even money. Still gets the job done. You're almost done with the field, and then we can move on to the smaller field, which with this apparatus is going to go by super quick. Come on. We're actually going to have so much of this field like left over untouched. And that's okay. We've even have like some spots we've missed, so it looks sloppy, but I shall take it. I just hit 99, so on the way back should have everything, I think. Earn. Earn, damn you. Earn. Yes. Yeah. Good. We're done. Okay, on to the next field, which should be by our house, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pop up. Let's see. Yep, it is by our house. It's actually that field on our left as we're coming up that hill, which actually I'm just gonna drive straight across. I really like to do it. Oh yeah, ooh, so much faster when the weight. So if I just drop the weight to the ground, we start to slow down. No, we don't. Is this field over here? In this field, it's smaller, but not much. Oh. Did I drop it? I dropped the weight. Let this go. But it is definitely something. I don't think it'll take us that. I think that took us about 30 minutes. Hey, RTX 50 series is launching soon. And see, I'm so freaking glad I waited. I've been thinking about building a new PC, and I was thinking about getting one of the 40 series, but something told me, it's like, nah, just wait. Just wait it out. And the thing is, I think I have it on my desktop. The list of components that I was going to use. Like, I have the processor already picked, I have the motherboard picked, I have everything. I even picked out, I don't think I picked out a GPU, did I? I don't think I picked out a GPU. But, did I? I really don't know. The good part with most GPUs is that they're just gonna plug into your motherboard, so it's fine. Like as long as you're getting an ATX, which is crazy, because when you look at motherboards, I've seen like mini ATXs or micro, maybe not micro, but I've seen a bunch of these interesting motherboards. I'm like, who the heck is using this? Like the standard ATX size, I can understand. Pretty much everybody uses that. The extended ATX, if you're using an extended motherboard, you have to have a full tower, and you must really, really just need the space, whether it be for like a bunch of hard drives because you're crypto mining, or something. Because I'm just having a hard time understanding why you would. What the heck is going on with my cloud? I guess it just doesn't want to go uphill. I don't know what happened. Okay. We'll address that later, I guess. Don't understand what just happened. But it is what it is. But yes, I pretty much have everything picked out for my next one. Mostly because the main reason I want to upgrade, the PC I have right now is fine. It's great. Problem is Windows 10 support is gonna drop off probably by next August, December, something like that. Which is so stupid. Why the heck would you discontinue Windows 10? It's going well. Everybody likes it. To switch us to Windows 11, where essentially you can spy on it. That's the whole thing. I think the reason they're trying to get us to switch to March. Stupid. Gaming PCs are so expensive here. They're expensive everywhere, but I do know for a fact they are expensive in less communistic countries. Actually, I think that's not communistic, capitalistic. That's communist. I don't know what. I think that's Russia. I think if I had to use my context clues, communistic, something like that, would be for the commune or the community, meaning everybody would be sharing, if I had to guess. But that can't be right, because I don't think that's how that works. I don't think they share crap. I don't know. But yeah, the Windows 11 thing, like the main thing they're pushing, it's the same thing I refuse to use on my PC. I even turn it off on my parents' computers whenever they get it. Cortana, which is now going to be Copilot for Windows 11. I don't need your assistance on every little thing. I don't need a Copilot. If anything, if I could get the software without Cortana, without Copilot, without that AI crap, I don't need it. The AI stuff that I would like would be ChatGPT. I use that. I'm okay with that. You know, go to a website, type a prompt, use it, great. But I don't need AI on my computer, especially if that AI starts messing with some weird stuff that I don't need. Like for example, I have like antivirus software on my computer, sorry. But even that software, I kind of am irritated with, because I'm like, sometimes they'll block stuff that shouldn't be blocked, and then I have to go in and remember how to exclude it so it doesn't get blocked, or restore it in a way so it doesn't get shut off. I'm just like, why are you doing this? You know, like, oh my gosh, it is not liking this section. Is there a hit? Oh, that's a damn, a random steep hill out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I forgot we're near my house. That is a steep. Forgot about it. I say house. I guess farmhouse still technically right. I guess it works. And dang, we're already 51% through. Now the part that takes the longest that I remember from what we just did in our last field, it's always the middle part. Because going around the edges is great, because you can just stick with the pattern. It moves pretty fast. I'm missing a lot actually. It's pretty great, easy. And the one where you're gonna get the most percentage per lap is gonna be your first lap. The insides just take forever because there's not as much left. It's like taking a square saltine cracker and nibbling off the edges. Well, the part that's left in the middle is gonna be smaller. Like if you take 4 bites around the edge of a saltine cracker, whatever's left is gonna be able to be eaten in less bites than the 4 originally. So you know GTA 6 trailer came out a year ago, no updates since the trailer. Oh yeah, that's the thing. There hasn't been a single update in GTA since that trailer, and they don't plan to update it. I'm wondering 2 things. First thing, when is this game actually going to launch? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to come out in like 2026, if I had to guess. From just there's a gut feeling that's making me feel like it's going to come out in 2026. To which my sort of question-ish sort of is why? And again, to double back on that, I think the reason like they're not even updating GTA 5 is so that way they could quote unquote work and put all their efforts towards GTA 6. The thing that's gonna bother me is if they push the game GTA 6, if it doesn't release to like 2026, that's gonna be problem number 1. Problem number 2 is that if GTA 6 releases and it's so stinking similar to GTA 5. Problem number 3 is if they start doing some crap like Call of Duty where they make the stinking game file size so freaking huge where you have to uninstall other stuff. Now I'm PC, so I don't really have that issue where I need to uninstall games. I have a habit of uninstalling games anyway if I'm not gonna play it. But for console users, the fact that you can only have a few games on your system because Call of Duty takes up so much of it stinks. Also, Call of Duty dropping off. Call of Duty is not good anymore. Like, I played Black Ops 6, don't like it. Actually, I remember watching a YouTube video with my girlfriend yesterday. I think it was Exclusive Ace's video. And, like, everything he was saying in the video, I was, like, nodding my head to. It was like, yep, I agree, I agree, I agree. This is why Call of Duty's falling off. No one's playing it. Not playing it for this reason. People get voice chat banned for like, random stuff. For stuff that he made it even better. I didn't even think about this. People are getting voice chat banned in that game for saying things that the characters in the game say, which is so stupid. Let's see. They are going to launch GTA 5 extended and enhanced version, which they launched on for PS5. That's so stupid. Like, enhanced versions, I don't even care for remastered versions of games. The only game, which I saw this as a post today, it was, I think it said, what game, if it was remastered, and online services were back on, would you buy? No questions asked. My answer, Battlefield 3. And I know majority of the Battlefield community, or people who played Battlefield, would do the same. If Battlefield 3 was remastered and they just kept everything the same, they didn't change anything, they just made like the graphics better and made the movements a little bit better probably, and they didn't put like pay to win or money grabs into it, everybody would buy that game. The downfall for a lot of video games, I think, nowadays is that they're catering way too much to the casual consumer, and that's the problem. That's where the game drops off. Like, for example, simulators, I don't think a lot of people who play simulators are typically like casual gamers. They're typically people who are going to put lots of hours into the game because they just find it interesting, I would think. Because that was like me with American Truck Simulator, and the only reason I put American Truck Simulator down is I found this. I was going to keep playing American Truck Simulator until I found this, and this is what I wanted American Truck Simulator to be, in the sense that it is more of a business that I can actually control. That's the main thing I like. Whereas American Truck Simulator is just driving. I also have Euro Truck Simulator, but I bought that just for the bonus stuff. I don't even play it. They are milking their game so much. Yeah, like a lot of developers. It's not just Call of Duty, not just Rockstar, but like everybody is milking their games nowadays, and it makes it terrible. But I can understand why they're doing it. And it's because as of like, I think now, they're starting to hit that sort of equilibrium where it's like, how much money can we make from a game before people start playing? And does it get us to the amount of profit that we want, right? Does it get us to the bottom line? I wouldn't say bottom line, but to the profit margins we were expecting. And they're trying to do that as fast and as efficiently as possible. And to be honest, the fastest way to do that, microtransactions. That's the fastest way. The problem is, I feel like it really cheapens the game. And for me, it just stinks. The game just really dries out quickly. Like Call of Duty, Exclusive Ace said this in his video. The fact that you'll be playing against human characters, then out of nowhere, there's like random animals, like it's a furry convention, like playing against rabbits or dogs. Also, the game voice chat bans you when you can legit smoke a bong. You can smoke a bong gun. Speaking of which, if a game has a gun in it, you should be able to say whatever you want to some degree. Like, shouldn't be like treason level, but you can legit kill people and have blood and gore everywhere. And the characters themselves say way more egregious stuff than some of the people who are trying to talk it. Whatever. Oh wait, I missed a comment? Let's see. Let's see. Said, you know GTA 6 trailer came out a year ago. No updates to the trailer. They're going to launch GTA 5 extended enhancement. They launched for PS5. Which comment? So glad that pause. I'm so glad I bound the pause button to something. So you see. I don't think I got them all. No, I think I got them all. I think, unless it's just not showing them. Okay, because I didn't even see it. What did you say? What the heck? What could you have said that YouTube? But yeah, the world is interesting. Like, I don't know. Voice chat banning, fine. Like, I can understand if you want to like keep the game PG, you don't want people saying obscene things, you want to like stop bullying. I can understand. However, the characters' voice lines in the game of Call of Duty are just as bad, if not worse, than some of the things these people are gonna say. Maybe not slurs. There's no slurs, but I don't mind people slurring in Call of Duty. That's the good old toxic days of Call of Duty that made the game fun. You played the game to let off steam. People would play the games and say the most outlandish stuff they would never say in real life, simply to blow off steam, have fun, joke around, goof off. And I don't mind it, right? I'm not gonna jump through the screen and try to punch a kid in the face just because they called me the N-word. If anything, I'm like, how the heck do you know? As a matter of fact, people who say that nowadays, like online, first of all, you're saying it just because you have anonymity. I think that's how you pronounce that word. But even if you were in front of me in real life, I've heard it so much that I'm desensitized to it. So you saying it is not going to get a reaction out of me. I'm just going to look at you like you're crazy. The only time it would get a reaction out of me is if I already wanted to hurt you for whatever reason. For example, the one time I got a reaction where I reacted to that word was I was playing basketball in middle school, and this kid kept fouling me, like hard fouling me, not even going for the ball, like hitting me in the sides, like hit me upside the head one time. Like he was just egregiously fouling me. These were flagrant fouls. But of course it's PE, like there's no real referee. And so I'm just playing through it. I'm still getting and ones. I was on the basketball team. You couldn't, like, a basketball player can stop me, but you random gym goers are not gonna stop me. You kids playing PE aren't gonna stop me. Well, out of nowhere, the kid calls me the N-word, and I was like, perfect. I have a reason to kick your butt. Needless to say, neither one of us got in trouble. The coach pulled us aside at the end of, not at the end of the gym, he broke us up. He took us to the locker room. He told us, it's like, are you guys really trying to get suspended? I think it was like X amount of days before Christmas. And so he's like, are you really guys really trying to get suspended however many days before Christmas? And I was like, coach, I really don't care. Because again, this coach who actually pulled us aside was my basketball coach. And so when he asked, I was like, coach, I don't care. He called me the N-word. He's been fouling me the whole time. I just need an excuse to kick his butt, to be honest. And so I told him the truth. And so he looked at the other kid. He's like, well, kid, I don't want to do the paperwork. And to be honest, it looks like you got the rough end of it. So we're just going to call it there unless you want to escalate this further. Kid didn't say nothing, so that was the end. But in fairness, the kid, I think he was new and just upset about some stuff. Now that I'm an adult looking back at that moment, should I have reacted like that? No, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let somebody just hit on me and then them give me a reason to whoop their butts back and not take it. But why not? Let's see. Let's see. Nah, YouTube is stupid. I was just saying that R launched Red Dead Redemption. Oh, Rockstar launched Red Dead Redemption for PC full price after so many decades later. Yes, yes, they did. They really did. Also, I remember playing because one of the subscribers, one of my subscribers, talked me into playing Red Dead Redemption, and I'm gonna be honest, it was Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm gonna be honest, I am not a fan. It's controversial. I understand, but it takes forever to do something. Now, of course, I understand there's teleportation points. There's like a way you can turn on a thing to where it, like fast travels you or whatever. But I'm just like, that is so many extra steps when I could just like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It just seems like so many extra steps. I didn't like the game, and to be honest, I enjoyed like the combat of it. But, like some of these missions, I was like, I don't like just riding a horse forever to chase a dude, to hog tie that, and then walk him back to the horse. That's another thing. The walking places or the riding your horse places, I'm like, this is much taking forever. Oh, we got $101. Let's check on animals. Good. Production. Probably want to that. What are we gonna do with these stinking rocks? Can't sell rocks on, which is crazy because we get rocks. Whoops. This thing. Because it doesn't even show rocks being a stone thing, but if you go to, oh yeah, this lower prices. Let's see. Draw. So, oh, stones. Oh, called rock. Oh, oh, there's stone. There's no selling point. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, I'm just supposed to fill up on rocks and just dump them somewhere? Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this. I guess I could crush it and turn it into lime. Ooh, actually, hold up. Is that a thing? Can I sell lime? If I can sell lime, people, or I guess cement. Okay, so you can sell this stuff. Let's see, where's lime? Sell lime. Can sell lime. Okay. All right. Might have an idea. Might have an idea. We can figure out how to. Ooh, stuff on sale. Oh, wait. 900 Bari. True. 900 Bari. What category is that? Is that medium? There's no way that's large. It is. Interesting. And it has. Oh, nope. I remember the reason. I remember the reason why we don't want Bari. I'm glad it's on sale. That's good. That's a great tractor. Like, couldn't be happy. The problem, reason I don't want, because the reason we were getting a second tractor is because we figured it would be more cost effective for us if we got a medium tractor like this one and put the front loader attachment on, so that way we could lift stuff onto a trailer. That was our thing, not the Vario. Also, how? Oh, so ooh, this looks cool. Ooh, looks cool. You can load up. Oh, whoa. Oh no. Oh no. I just. Oh no. I just think. Yes. Okay. So we doing that again. This would be good if I was actually leveling silent. Could be. Rock. Can't wait till they start adding, like DLC stuff. We're so close to. I need some weight. I need some weight. Stinking. Oh yeah. So I need to go here. Go down to construction to figure out what the heck. And see, there's a tailor shop I need. Only 36K for a small one that I can put on my, which I might do. However, with as many sheep as we might get, it might be a bad idea to do the small one. I think their production's capped. Certain. Here's a debris crusher. Stones can be collected free of charge from this building. Oh, this output stuff. What? Yeah, input, output. So it outputs stuff. Why the heck would I want to collect stuff? Oh. I'm sure there's a reason. I just selling debris crusher. If I buy this thing, I'm telling you right now, if I buy this thing, I'm gonna give myself an extra 10K back. That's just not fair to me. Oh wait, I can put it right there. Stuff. This is a this debris crusher stinking. Can't really put it anywhere. Second problem. I guess I could put it. Actually. This. But if I pay for this, I'm going to give myself 10K back. Because this is not fair that I'm having to pay for it. There should be some way to get rid of rocks. But the fact that there isn't, it's frustrating. Giving myself free 10. So I'll probably do that off. So that way I can give. Let's switch. Where's the other this thing? We're gonna go put some water on our productions, which shouldn't. Which, especially since Doc gotta go do some work. Have a great day. Have a great day, man. Thank you for stopping by. It was fun. Where the heck did I put my water thing? Here it is. Oh, this is a big one too. Yep. And yep. And it's already full. Good for me. Let's go. Oop, sorry, sir. Water. Shouldn't take water. Here, water in this one. Swing back. Oh, I can't believe I can reach it. I guess that's what the pumps are. That was it. Really? Both filled. Go over here to the pond. Of course, there's a mod that allows us to do this, which I love so much, by the way. It's so nice. So now I have to go all the way over the map to problem is there's still an issue with this game and it not wanting to let you refill instantly, so you gotta like detach it and reattach it. It's a similar issue what I was having with chainsaws. Don't know why, but it is what it is. I kind of do want to sell the rice saplings because we do have a crap ton of it, but I need a new vehicle. So what I think I'm gonna do is possibly go into debt and just buy the new tractor, I think. Well, actually, we'll fast forward today, and hopefully that helps us out a little bit. I don't know how it. Right now we're at 101,223. So, and we should be able to fast forward like once or twice because the grass has just been harvested from what it looks like. So maybe the grass will be ready to cut. Yeah, plus it's raining. Wouldn't be able to cut it in. Oh. Okay, so now we're at. So we got about 28K. A little bit more than 28K for that. Check the map. Let's see. Neither are ready to be harvested. What about our animals? How are they doing? We have plenty of meadow still left. Which, speaking of which, I don't know how to grow meadow. Why that's there? Like, it gives you an option to actually just put that down, like straight away, which I did, but I don't know actually how to. How do I say replenish that, if at all. But good news, not running low. I think we're about to run space for myself. We're almost. Also, we still need to sell the enoki. I have some enoki on the side, right there in a pallet, because the rest of it we have just automatically sold. Actually, I might go ahead and have those rice saplings. Have those starting to be sold. Hey, we got goat milk. We got some more wool too. Because if we start selling the rice sapling, whatever we have extra, just that should give us. Well, oh wait, rice sapling. Oh, we don't get crap from that kind of sting. Since we don't currently have like fuel or anything, we could also get rid of the silage. So okay, so when we fast forward, we could get rid of sell the rice, sell some rice. Actually, it's gonna be hard to sell the rice sapling. Silage, sure. But the rice sapling, since we don't actually have anything to lift it up, is the same situation with the enoki. We can't actually get it off our field because don't like we're not gonna rent equipment just yet. We could also start making honey, like increasing that a little bit more because we do have beehives that were just there initially. Is that a little bit? Did we place beehive? I think. Um, yeah. But the thing is, we can't sell lime. Can't sell like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with stone. But yeah, I think off stream I'm gonna like cheat in today, and just so that there's some place on the map for us to have a debris crusher. I don't know what else to do there, especially since the selling point doesn't benefit. We don't get paid. I don't think it's just something everybody. So yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward a month. Oh yeah, I already checked. Sam, good. Fast forward one more month. Should be time for the grass to be cut. I think. Mistaken. It's 2 months later. Hopefully it's not time for the grass to be cut. If so, that would give us one extra month. It looks like it's ready. Is it? It is ready. Okay, so we're stop there. I mean, of course we could cut it, and do all that, but we know that's going to take some extra time, more time than we have. Let's check our products. Animals. Okay, so they're just going to start going into the food. Second. Ooh, could cultivate that. Our field's going to last forever. Not with it. Harvesting. I don't even know what this is. Parsnips. Never did parsnip. This big field for 10K. Actually, not a bad deal. I might just do this one. I mean, it gives us 10k, so it's not super worth it to do. We're at 163. Okay, what about stuff to sell? What do we have to sell? Okay, we sell this, that gives us 20k. That's the whole point of silage, which is funny. Sell that, make 20k. It's good. Let's see. Rice saplings. That is nothing. And we can't sell it either. Too bad. Rice, we could sell that. So if we sell both of them, it gives us 24k, which is going to get us closer to buying. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just because that'll get us closer to what we need. I need to figure out how to get rid of these stones, because that's to suck. Actually, I might leave it in a pile, and then we'll have to take that to pick up the stones later. But we'll take this. Let's see. I'm gonna unload it right here at the very end. And check to see where it's unloading. 3, 5, 7, 8. So that should unload it right there. And we'll use the debris stone picker upper thing to deal with that later. But we gotta make some money because we got to buy our stinking vehicle. Crazy part is when you look into the mod hub, there's no auto thing yet for there's no auto there. We'll have enough. Yeah. There's no auto trailer for what do you call it? For pallets. They have some for bales, but bales aren't an issue. Especially since the contraption to pick up bales, yes, it costs money, but it's not like end of the world money. Plus, it picks them up pretty quickly. Definitely not as quick as the. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Stop. It definitely doesn't pick it up as quick as an auto baler, for sure. Oops. But I don't think that's really the point. I don't think you're trying to go like super fast. You know, pick them up, and it picks it up pretty fast, like realistically fast. Rice. Picked it up. It's fine. We can use this. Rice is a place where it's selling for the most. Looks like, oh, no, yeah, 1149. It'll be the Harbor Grain Elevator. Is that even a place? Like, I know it's a place, but is that like a place to sell stuff? Or is that? No, that is a place to sell stuff. All right. I can actually go down this way. So we're gonna go down this way. We're gonna drop off the stuff. And then we got to deliver the silage, which the problem with the silage is that we'll probably have to make multiple trips, I think. Hopefully not. We'll see. Let's all start with left that I shouldn't pick, but of course, you know me. Have I ever been good at following the rules of the road in this game? I'm not even turning my camera. I can't even see where I'm going. Okay. I was just turning freehand to sort of guessing instead of actually using my my joystick, which actually I could choose. Ooh, whoa, ew, 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 ew. I was using my mouse. Oh my gosh, I don't like it. I don't like it. The mouse I don't like. The good part with using a joystick is that it feels like a controller where if I turn left, it will center itself and then I can move it to the right and it's fine. The problem with the mouse is that if I move the mouse to the left, it will hold there. And then I have to move it back to the right. Like it stops, like its position doesn't reset to 0. The mouse stops where it is. And it's just weird. So like if I'm trying to like look around this turn, I have to turn. Oh my gosh, now I'm turning too much since I'm not used to it. And see, that's the weird part. As I'm turning to the right with my car, I need to be starting to like adjust my aim back to the left. The problem is with a joystick, it's just so much easier because I don't know, moving back to the left while doing it, it just feels natural. What else to explain it? Let's see. Let's actually pop out. I need to press 9. This one. No. 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 9, not it? This one. Oh, it's 9 on the joystick. That should get us some money. We're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy that tractor. Tell you that right. Okay. So now we're gonna head back to our house, and we need to. Let's see. I think this way. Here. Go to this. Biogas. The issue that I know with biogas that happened to my offline stream is that taking anything, I mean anything to biogas, it has a cap, like amount that it can take, and it could be that every production facility has that. It could be that every production facility has a cap on like how much it can take, but I will say it is quite irritating. I just drive to the park. Is that a thing? Let's make our lives complicated, shall we? Yep. Just because I just wanted to try this. Uh oh, here we go. Here's the complicated part. Yep. Darn it. Oh, did we get stuck? We're okay-ish. Let's go to the left of the tree. Take a right. Left of the tree. Take a right. There we go. And out the other side. Just to be difficult. Out this way. Take a left just to be difficult. Ta-da. Like, none of that was necessary. Did I do it? For sure. Will I do it again? Maybe. Let's see. Uh-oh. Of course I get stuck because I'm not even trying to drive this way. Just drive. I do my new stinking tractor. But also at the same time, I don't want to go super far into debt. Eat. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. This way some. Oh, this fog. Can't really see. Oh. Oh. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, when I just did that contract. Okay. Get up this hill, switch vehicles. Also, I just realized something else. We gotta buy extra tools for that tractor. We still gotta buy the front loader attachment. We still gotta buy the trailer for it that we needed. Like, there's so much extra stuff. Which isn't a massive issue. It's slightly annoying. I'm tempted to save this grass. Like, to go ahead and like save the tractor, get the tractor the next stream. But I don't want to go into debt. I really don't. Not that it's a problem. You can pay it off really quickly. I just don't. But let's see how much money we can make. So, almost okay. So it might be a little worth it, actually. Okay, that puts it at 180, which means we'll have to take about 75k out. Actually, we'll take out 100k after this, and we'll just buy everything we can. Forget it. We're just gonna buy everything we can. We're gonna buy as much equipment for that tractor as we can, because at the end of the day, we're gonna need the new tractor anyway. So might as well. It's gonna suck doing it, and it's gonna suck even more trying to pay it off. Well, actually, it's not, because we get like 20 something a month in stuff, so it's not good. too bad, I don't think. Let's see, hay, silage. Grab 12 of those. Actually, we have more. This one. Let's check. Quick. Silage. That one too. Silage. Take 2. So that's 7, 19, 20. Let's we'll take that one. I think that's actually all of our silage. That's every bit of silage we have. So we'll actually be able to take it all in one trip and get 20k. It's not bad. Good thing we've been saving up. Problem is, it's gonna take us a second to load all of this, but that's good for us. So that one. Look at them having fun over it. That one. Let it adjust. That one. See what I'm saying? Like, it's grabbing the stuff really fast. So I don't see the point in getting. Well, I do see the point, but I wouldn't get an auto loader for bales just because this works so well. It costs about 40k, I think, but it costs about 40k, so that part kind of stinks. But at least I think it costs 40. Let's check. It's gonna be. Yeah. Bale. Radio cost us 50k. 50k. Not bad. And so yes, it's expensive, but you know, it picks up stuff pretty fast. And of course, again, an auto baler would be better. Not disputing. It's not extremely realistic. And of course, we're not trying to be like the most realistic people in the world, but I feel like if you start making stuff too easy, it gets to a point to where it's like, why are you even playing, right? So you don't want to make it super easy. You still want it, you still want it to be a simulator. And I feel like you can ignore that as you start to get a bigger and bigger farm. Like when your farm gets like a certain size, of course, like for example at FS22, you guys were there, or some of you might be. When your farm gets to a certain size, you just need the space. Not the space, you just need to get stuff done. Like you have so many activities, so many chores to do each day that you are not concerned with, you're not concerned with, I guess, being hyper realistic as far as loading the stuff. You're just trying to get the stuff done because you know that you're gonna have to do other chores. And if you spent, for example, that time took us what, 2 minutes maybe to load those up. If you spent that extra time, doing that, it just becomes super unrealistic, and ain't nobody got time for that. But yes, we will take out a loan for whatever we need because we'll be able to pay it back pretty quick. Look who's back. John Cena! Dude, the dude has superpowers. For some reason, nobody can see him. I thought you were studying. I thought you were studying. You were going for like what? 15, 20 minutes maybe? Ain't no way you got that much done. Wait, where are you even going? Ooh, all the way across the mountain. So what's up here? And we'll go straight through the city and out the other side. So if we stay on this track, go to the edge of the city, take a left. Got it. I had to drop my little sister. That's nice. That's actually fast though. People must be close. Oh, yep, we're running this light. We're running it. The lights are definitely realistic, the traffic lights and stuff. The only problem is there's not enough traffic to warn anything. It's like And I prefer it that way because once you start adding more traffic to this game, graphic issues, great. See, I can take a left here. I can keep going and take a left. I'll take a left. Take an early left. Let's take a right. Right up here. You know, this has been the most I've actually obeyed traffic laws. Do you watch other gamers? Of course. Actually, you don't understand how much YouTube I watch. I don't like Twitch. It's not my thing. And it's not that Twitch inherently is bad. I don't care for some streamers who are on Twitch for real, but I like the fact that YouTube has a variety. Like, I can watch just videos or streams or music videos or tutorials or just tips and tricks on how to do XYZ. Like, that's the reason why I like YouTube so much. And I actually watch so much YouTube that I actually pay for YouTube Premium. And I think my analytics tells me how many hours of YouTube I've watched since buying Premium. And I think I've watched like 330 hours or something like that. It's a decent amount. It's a decent chunk of hours watched. And so for me, it is definitely worth the investment to pay for YouTube Premium. For everybody, no. Also, once I pay for YouTube Premium, I get YouTube Music with it. And with YouTube Music, I get to listen to essentially any song that's on YouTube, which is pretty much every song. I get to watch all of those. And then on top of that, please take it off. I get to get all of those. I get to watch all of those. And, what was the other thing? Crap, I forgot. My brain. I guess let's do it ad-free. I also get some other stuff with YouTube Premium, but those are the main things I use. Yeah, I do. Well, actually, I don't pay monthly. I pay for the yearly thing because it saves. So I think I paid like 150 something, 160 something for the year. And for me, when I was like doing that math, switch off this, I was like, that's a little bit more than $10 a month. I was like, I'll take it. Like that's fine. When you break it down. So we're gonna drive this back and we're gonna pay for our vehicle. We also need to put gas in this thing. We also need to repair this thing. So I think I'm gonna put fuel in this thing and repair it before we buy our new vehicle, just so that way we know how much money we need to lease. Let's see. Fastest way to get across could go straight up and across. Actually, that would go straight up as well. We still haven't been to that bridge that's between Bill 73 and 76. I'll do that eventually. Not today. Oh, the bridge is right there. I am legally blind. Let's see. It is crazy you think that companies pay YouTube to share their ads. We pay YouTube to not show facts. It's 100% crazy. We don't want. Here's the thing. I don't even mind ads in the grand scheme of things. I don't mind ads. The problem is when the ads are so far disconnected from me that I can't even relate. Like, I would never buy the product. So why am I being shown this? For example, feminine products. I don't give a flying crap about feminine products. Now, I do understand that, like, your family and your friends may, like, be watching YouTube on your thing, or they may come over your house, and if you're watching, like, YouTube TV, or if you're just watching YouTube through Roku or something, I do understand that there's a chance there may be a female around you who might see that ad and might like it, but I turn on personalized ads for a reason. I want the ads to pertain to me. So when I get ads that have nothing to do with me and have nothing to do with like products that I would even remotely buy, I'm like, what's the crap? For example, B-Shred. For the longest, I was seeing B-Shred commercials. I hate that guy. I hate him. Like, he's like one of the like worst offenders when it comes to the fitness community, in my opinion, and I hate him. He's fake and he's a fraud. What it is, the man's making money doing it, whatever. I think there's a new dude now, like Wes something. But the dude's just fake. Like, I don't care. I don't like him. And so I don't want to see any ads they do. Like, there's just certain things that I don't care to see. But at least if your ads pertain to me and there's a chance I could buy it, I'm okay with seeing it. The problem is, there aren't a lot of products like that. Like, for example, I will probably get like 1 or 2 packages every month from Amazon. Just because I'm always buying stuff. It's either replenishing something I need, like a supplement, like creatine or something, because you can't find a bag of powder creatine, like in store. So I will buy that from Amazon. Or just miscellaneous stuff, like Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, replacement parts for something. Like, I think for the most part, I order them. But yeah, ads, I hate them. I hate them. I'm right there with you. Ads stink. I could deal with them as long as they're, like, I could tolerate them. Like, I would never have paid for YouTube Premium if it wasn't for the fact that these ads are so stupid. Like, they don't relate to me. Oh, wait. We need to fix this track. And maybe this trailer as well. But ads stink. And then they show up at the most inopportune times and things of that nature, which is crazy because, like, as a company, you want people to see your ads. But if they're just popping up in people's face all the time and they just don't want to see it, now it's like you're having the opposite effect, I think. But I digress. Repair that. It only costs $803 to repair that. That's good. That's good. Put some fuel in this puppy. Let's see. Uh-oh. Can I have fuel? We should have fuel. Let me hop out. Back in. There we go. Start filling. What else would I fill this thing with? Does this thing take more than one thing? I hate it more when the ads are about some stupid trading course. Thank you! When it's about stocks, when it's about trading, when it's about stuff that's like, it seems like gambling. Like, especially the gambling ads. Like I said, the ones with Drewski and Sketch. And the thing is, we were talking about it earlier, in how sports are like scripted now. Let me go this back. And so because sports are scripted, why the heck would I pay to gamble money away when I know you guys are going to script it? Like, I feel like sports are scripted in order to get more money, right? Like, we want people to gamble because we know we're going to make some money. And people are watching, blah, 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 blah. If we script it, we can make money by telling the bookies, hey, we know this is going to happen. So you can, I don't know, I feel like they're rigging the gambling to make it, like, to make money. That's a conspiracy theory. There's like no proof for that, but I wouldn't doubt it. And so, if the sports are scripted, why the heck would I gamble? Like, I feel like it's scripted so that way they can control the gambling scene to make more money. And so I refuse. It's in my head. I'm not gonna let that happen. What it is. We repair this, do this. Okay. Let's figure out how much money everything is gonna cost. We know the track. Oh crap. Crap. I think I forgot. The Veltra. I was supposed to be looking this up. We got 3-point front mount, that's fine. This, do I need the reverse driving? I really don't. It's scripted. It's just the Jake versus Mike. Oh, that was extra scripted. That was, like, there's times where you can see Mike Tyson wanting to throw a punch and it just doesn't. I'm just like, that's... Here's the problem with the twin track. Yes, it has a reverse driving mode. I don't use reverse driving even if I have it. It's neat because, you know, it turns this whole thing around, you know, everything of that nature. It's neat. But I don't ever want to use it. But we'll take that off just to see. Skyview. Is it really neat? How often do I look up in a tractor? Let me hop in this tractor real quick. If I look straight up. Oh, I can't even look all the way up. Interesting. I can't even look all the way up. So we're not going to put sky view on that new track. That's great. Saves us some money. Okay. So 3-point, turn off reverse driving, standard, panorama window. Oh, on this side. See, now this actually has 2 seats. So it's like, do you want to have second door, extra 1100, or do you want to have panorama window? Is this a windshield wiper right here? There's no way that's a windshield. There's no way that's a windshield wiper. What the heck? I want to keep it just because there's a windshield wiper. I don't want to keep it. Interior setup. I do like the darker colors. Go all black. Fuel tank. We gotta leave it plastic because if you look, where is it? Right here. Take 380 liters or 70 liters of. But if you switch it to stainless steel, notice how it drops. We're going to stick with plastic. We really just need the front loader, of which I will use Howard because Quickie sounds inappropriate. Plus Howard to seem bigger. The color. Do we have to pay for the different? Say let's change this one. Don't. Oh, 5K. Oh, much extra. Okay. All right. Okay. Another thing I was supposed to be that I forgot. Oh, this has to stay. Sure. Narrow twin. Now, does it really need to be this stinking big? No. So will I do? I don't think I'm gonna do something. Let's just go with regular. Because the problem with doing big ones that I saw in my offline thing is if you have wheels that are this big, it's mostly the rear. The rear is mostly the problem. When you are using a wrapper, like a bale wrapper that's hanging off to the side, the bigger the wheels, the less clearance you have to actually pick up product. Your voice is cracking. Uh oh. Hopefully that fixed it a little bit, maybe. I hope. Maybe. Who knows? Hopefully that doesn't sound too bad. But probably something. So, switching back, go with this narrow to save us some, actually, some chunk of change. Which actually, that's 6,000. We saved about 5,000. That money we put towards the colors and stuff. Which the rim color, I don't. Where we're gonna lose most of our money is this engine setup. This is what I forgot to check. So I'm gonna Google that real quick. So if we're definitely gonna go to the biggest because for this one, biggest we have 2 sides, the Versu and the Active. I don't know the difference between them. So I don't really know the difference. There's also a direct. One, just go with the power shift with manual shifting option of both range and main. See what? I don't. What? Okay. So, oh, there's a little video. Active, burst, and rec. Explain. I'm gonna mute myself right quick so I can quickly go through this video. Wait, it's still happening. I think it's a network problem. Fix this later. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Actually, let me turn on the music so just sitting. Let's see anything going real quick. So out which engine hit. Alright, I'm back. I think I figured it out. So, long story short, as far as gameplay, there is no difference. What they have is on the inside, the active has these levers which control the engine and blah blah blah, but if you go to the Versu, they disappear. So, what the difference between these two are is I think what the dude was explaining the active versus the direct versus, all of them. The active and Versu are still manual and power shifting. The direct, of course, CVT. But the active versus Versu, in the active, you have these levers over here which control the engine. Of course, this isn't going to matter for us unless it actually moves, which definitely means I would choose this one, especially since we're saving some money. The Versu has electric buttons, I think either here or here. I can't remember which he said in the video, but they control the engine through the electric button. Whereas this one, some of the engine is controlled through these levers, which are more like manual stuff like that. But it doesn't really affect, as far as game goes, it doesn't really affect anything. Might as well get active. Clear. I figured out what it was. I tangled the signal, but the cable that my mic is wrapped around was wrapped or tangled up with my headphones, and I think that was causing a little bit. Hopefully, there's little to none. I would hope there'd be little to none. Good thing is we've saved so much money actually going through this and cutting out some stuff because we cut out the twin track and the sky view, and we didn't get the biggest engine. So gotta go. See you, man. Don't worry, we're gonna have a tractor. Oh, before you leave, or if you haven't left already, what color should I make this tractor? This is the tractor. I just don't know what color I should make it. But if you left, that's fine. Oh, something. We can do custom. Lost palette. Is there a way I don't like the glossy? Where's metallic? Ooh. I like the metallic version. What about that? Ew. Maybe dark. I'm not gonna lie, that's an interesting black. If I was going matte, actually, I'm not gonna lie. This as a matte color looks really cool. Like as a solid matte, that is really really cool. Add that to favorite. Oh, really stink. Look, but go back to metallic version. Oh, metallic version. The matteness of it, cool, but this metallic version. Let's go here. Let's try to do the same. So these are matte. Switch it to metallic. See what that looks like. I'm not gonna lie, the metallic looks nice. If we were to change it back to the matte, makes it seem to have like a grayish sort of to it. So we'll stick with metallic because purple. I could put some dark green, but this is what we're gonna do. And the good part is it's only 210K. So 211. This. So we'll have to get this. Good. So I wish you could have like a sort of a shopping cart. But we're gonna need that, and then we're gonna need a trailer. We're also gonna need a front loader. Front loader's gonna have to have multiple attachments. So that's a whichever one's the biggest horsepower. Oh wait, this quickie. Okay, so we're gonna change to quickie 40, which can lift. That's I don't which one necessarily lift. Like this is what this one Q7 right? So go to power. They look similar. Not okay. Let's just focus on front face. Power on. Looks like you could tilt. Same. My thing, my only like I guess gripe be weight. How much weight? But I guess we can go Hauer. Be the end of the world. They all do the same thing. I guess the question is which one fit here? Our tractor. I think that's gonna that's a problem. So we'll do that. We'll need a front loader. We'll say about 9K top of our order. So cool. We're going to need a pallet fork and a bale spike would be like 300 plus 3,200. 3,200 on top of 3,200 on top of the track. Flatbed. So 3,200 plus this to 23,700. So 23,700 top of the tractor. That was 10, 23,700 brings us to 230. Probably 30. We'll just try to have 235. I think would be nice. So we'll take out a loan for 235. Ooh, that's out. Sold. Wait, we still got silage to sell? Unless we still had. Oh, that is one thing that is a bit of a problem with this storage unit. It doesn't always get all of your material out the very first time. Yep, still got some there. Still got some there. And it looks like we... Not sure if that... Okay, well that's good. Less money we gotta take out, I guess. Sticks we can get it all the first time, but I mean, I guess that works. So we'll put this back, then we'll order. We gotta order the tractor. We gotta order the front loader attachment. We gotta order the trailer. We'll drop this stuff off. Hopefully the biogas plant can take the rest of this. And I'm hoping, I don't think it will, but if he does, plus it gives us a little extra money, so we don't have to take out as big of a loan. Especially since the stuff we're doing comes out to about 235,000. So since we're saving money, gives about 235. Right now, we need about 60K, which is good. Once we turn this in, I'm not sure how much money we give for this, but less than 60K to essentially get a new amazing tractor and the tools to go with it. Can't really complain. Let me make sure, hopefully, this is all the silage out of this thing. It has been kind of buggy. Looks like it's done. Let me go ahead and do this. Check the start menu. All the silage. Let me go storage. It just says bales, which means all of that is on our tractor here. So we're going to go take that across town. Let's see where we go. Oh, biogas again. Okay. The good part is we have a general idea of how to get there. We can take the bridge, actually. The bridge would be nice. We'll do that. We're going to go in between fields 2 and 7. We're going to go all the way across over to that bridge in between 73 and 76. And we'll go straight down from there. I feel like that would be a little bit of a quicker route, I think. So do that. Go left. Seems like it's a pretty straight and understandable shot. I'm just ready to get some traffic. And then if the person we have we have someone who's supposed to be coming to play, if it turns out they changed the mind, they don't want to play, that's fine. Fine. We have an extra tractor. Or we can sell the other tractor. And the reason I'm so adamant to get some form of front loading attachment is when we do get to the point to where we own a tailor shop, we own a spinnery, when we get to that point, we're going to need to be able to lift the products off the ground to load them onto our trucks. Unless we get an auto load, but since there isn't an auto loading thing for pallets yet, we have to do what we can. Oh, he's gonna beat us. Yeah! That was childish. That was super childish. Shit. That was childish. Yeah, you're a honk. But let me, Rob. That was... Go ahead, sir. You should be free to go. Not gonna go? Alright, sir. No, I caused this. It's my fault. Just bill the insurance. Here's what we're gonna do. Just gonna try to nudge this back of it out the way. Yep, just like this. Go ahead, sir. Sir, go ahead. There you go. Sorry for the inconvenience, my guy. I was just trying to have some fun. You would imagine. Okay. So we gotta go under this bridge. If we finally get to go do that tunnel, I really want to see what that tunnel is. I'm also just really looking for this tractor. I also hate that the one place we have to go for silage. Well, not the one place. We have multiple places. Just that right now, the place that's going to give us the most bang for our buck is going to be biogas. It just happens to be over there near field 16 and 17, which is a ways away. It's a bit annoying, but you know, you do what you got to do to make a profit, right? Do we got to go on the freeway to take the bridge? Oh yeah, we got to go on the freeway. Oh shoot. You know what I just realized? If we take the bridge, we're going to be shooting ourselves in the foot. We cannot take the bridge. Or the freeway. If we take the freeway and try to go through the tunnel, we will be stuck on that ramp. But the biogas is actually under. It's actually underneath. God dang, it's dark. The biogas plant is actually underneath the bridge, so we gotta swing around. We'll swing around, hit biogas, drop this stuff off. Oh lordy! I just really want this stinking tractor. We're about 30 minutes over our normal streaming time. Still haven't gotten a tractor. At least we know what we're doing. And we know we need about 235. I think that's good. About 210 plus 20 plus other stuff. So yeah, 235. Rice, which I don't even think it's gonna be possible for us to get exactly 235. So we'll probably have to go a little bit higher. That's fine. And also, because we're doing such great work trying to get as much money before we do our lease, when we sim forward a day, month technically, we'll have a bunch of excess cash. That is one good part. Jeez, right. That is one really, really good part. I didn't realize there's an entrance right here with how we're doing this. Swing this way. Back up. I could probably get rid of this. This, please take all of the silage. Yes. Yes. Perfect. We didn't really get crap. That was not worth it. Moral of the story. Moral of the story, that was not worth it. It says we still have that silage thing is so and I don't understand why. Like, you saw, like, I was there. We grabbed everything out of it. I looked at it, and it still shows that there's stuff in it. So we still got, what, 4K that's supposed to be in there? I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. I'll deliver it off stream. Let's see, we need money. Finance. Borrow. Oh, we still have 10K for a loan already. Great. Got 285, 37, 70K loan, which isn't bad. 20 just from passive. So that's store here. Buy my tractor. This one active. Switch to just narrow. Switch this to plastic front loader. I think crap, we didn't decide. I think it was Hauer. Ooh, that's another problem. How do you know which one fits on this stupid tractor? Do I just want to can? You know what? I'm gonna go for the biggest one. Hope don't. Instead of that, metallic, just like that. Same thing. Trims. Metallic. Think all of the stuff. This one. Right? Yep. Front mounting. This. Top of this. To not just front loader, but a flatbed. This. This. Top of that flatbed. For attachment. Don't even have another loan. Woo! I guess because at the last second to go for the bigger one. Hope see this. See, this one says 180. It's just 500. Probably over. It's fine. Here. We can change the color of it? Hold up. Got it. Bed. Bed. doesn't cost us this one. Okay. Last thing, we may not have bale spike pallet. First, oh. Very hopefully buy that about 80k. This should be good. Alright, so actually let's turn this on. Let's deliver the other one. Hopefully we did everything correct. It looks nice. I like it. Okay, hopefully this fits. Hopefully, come on. Come on. Oh no, it's not a good sign. Oh, it fits! Let's go! It fits. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, so what we gotta do, first things first, we're gonna load this up with this one. Pick this up. We're gonna put this on the back of this trailer. Oh, wait. Oh, back it up. Throw this down. Back forward. Pick that one up. Lift this up. Tilt it back. Just because I always like to tilt it back. See, now we can go, look at that, we can go all the way down, see, lift it up a little bit though. Oh, I'm supposed to be going backwards. I need to hook up to this. Yes, we do. Hook this up, I press this button, ties everything down, and just like that, we have the tools we need. We have this beautiful, beautiful tractor. I love it. I should have changed the tag, but I don't really care. It's nice. Oh, wow. I think it looks even nicer on the inside. Oh, it has a lot of stinking mirrors. Why it's doing a little glitchy. That's fine. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mirrors? That's great. This is nice. And it sounds so quiet. That's nice. Riding style. Wait, wait. Wait, I need to take a right. Right here. And dude, it's, oh my gosh, this thing has so much power. It just drives straight through the stuff. I say so much. It has, I think, what did we say, 270, 230, something like that? It has more than the original tractor I had. And so it's just wowing. Which is good. So the bale spikes, of course, are going to be for the bale. Pallets, of course, for the pallet. Which I can technically go ahead and load that onto this thing. Which I might do. Oh, since we're actually, this is extended. Actually, no, we're not gonna. We're not. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave this right here on the side of the road. On the next stream, we're gonna load up stuff. But we gotta load up the rice saplings, sell that. We gotta load up the enoki, sell that. That'll give us a little bit of extra money, to go towards paying off this $80,000 debt, in as little time as possible. But for now, let's drive our other tractor back home. I'm so stinking pissed though that for some reason it didn't. Why did it not? Why didn't it give me all the bale? Oh. I can't just jump there. Okay. I'm really curious as to why. This is now the second trip we've had to make. In fairness, the extra bales we would have had would have been way too much, but still. Okay. And also the weird measurements. This bale system, it's like breaking up the bales into weird increments. Like, a 5, 3, 6, 7 bale. If me having one of those is positive, me having two of those, not. Me having 4 of these incomplete bales, not like. So why is it like dividing the stuff up like this? I don't. I really don't. But I'm hoping that by the time I drive this back over, it will have sorted itself out. Hope. Let's what's the quickest way we can go? Go right, go across that little smidge of water. See, like, this is moving kind of slow. In fairness, we're having to pull this big bale loader behind us. That could be why. The other thing just had a flatbed with nothing on it but a bale spike fork. Bale spike. Which is good. Pallet thing. Hold up. I need to check. Pallet thing. To adjust. Just. Yes, it adjusts. It adjusts. The very front of it adjusts. That is something. That's what we needed. The reason it's important that it's able to adjust is because depending on which side you're picking up bales from, it's actually going to change the width at which you need to set your pallet forks. Also, that pallet fork seems like extra long if I can pick up 2 things just on the front of it alone. If that's the case, we might be in for a treat. Way to get across this. Oh, I'm supposed to be taking the bridge down there. Okay, well, since we didn't. Yeah, come on. Made it. If that pallet fork can pick up 2 bales at the same, 2 like pallets at the same time, depending on what's, let's say wool for example, that means I should, in theory, be able to put 2 on top of 2. If I can put 2 on top of 2, in theory again, means that I should be able to pick up 4 pallets at the same time. If it was even stronger, in theory, I would be able to put that 4 on top of another set of 2 and be able to pick up 6 and, you know, whatever. I know for a fact the Veloster can pick up 2 pallets at the same time. I've tested that. How I tested it, though, was 1 on top of 1, so a 1 by 2. So I didn't do a 2 by 1. So the question is, can I set it up to where it's now a 2 by 2 in order to pick up 4 at one time? If I could do that, that would be kind of a neat little trick to save more time. But I'll think I'll have to do that like off stream, so I'm going to test that on my own. But I might not test it. I might just wait until it gets to the day of and surprise myself. See if it works, if it doesn't. Go from there. Good news. You still have more pallets now. That's more wool to sell. Not wool, silage. More silage to sell. We have enoki to sell. We have saplings to sell. So all that should bring us at least 10K, I would think. Roughly, somewhere around that. Give us about 10K. And if that's the case, I mean, that's 10K off of that 80K debt we have. So can't complain. Am I going to deliver that tonight? Nah. I'm going to save that for the start of the next one. And we should be able to get out of the debt. Also, we got to pick up those stones. So, okay, so that's something else I'm going to do off stream. I'm going to set up a selling point so we can actually sell lime somewhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to like cheat in 10K, put that money down. Not that money, but put... I'm going to... put the selling point down just so I can have that extra, not extra, what it, okay, however much it costs to place down the point, what I'm achieving is essentially what I'm doing. I don't know where for sure I'm gonna put the rock station, but I do need to have some point to crush debris. It's not gonna make us any money. Maybe like a few $100, if that. But the thing is, I need somewhere to dispose of the rocks. Like, I can't just keep making a mound of rocks somewhere. Oh wait, pick this up in Denmark. So quickly pick this up. Also, I need to make sure the sheep doing there's rare metal. So next month we can start eating something. Oh wait, it's not even that they're running out. They're probably eating food, but I forgot that I have that giant bale on their feeding point. So every time they eat food, it's actually taking from that bale, which is probably why. Yeah, come on. Back up, back up. Put this in. Let's finagle this just a little bit. Back it up. Okay. Jackknife the crap out of it. In here. This up. Just like that. And we are set. Cool. So, next stream, you know what we're gonna start with. Sell the silage. We're gonna go over here to our new beauty. Oh, look, it puts the thing at the front. Cool. And on the back. We're gonna use our pallet fork and actually start picking up pallets. So the main thing we need to help us out to start making a crap ton of money. Sheep. Also, this trailer is longer than I thought. So we're actually put a lot of bales on it. Also, I just remember off the top of my head, we also gotta harvest that grass. So that's something else we gotta do in addition. We got a lot to do. So load up pallets, or maybe not in any particular, but we gotta load up pallets, sell the pallets. We have to take the silage bales to where they need to go. Also need to start harvesting. Like, hopefully the extra person I have who can play this game, hopefully they can play with us on the stream. Even though that chaos will probably slow us down, be really entertaining and should be able to like cut grass and bale grass at the same. Which I need to make sure they set the baler right side, like the right direction. But anyway, I think I've been talking. Let's save. Follow our mission. So that was okay. We're in debt, but it isn't debt. I don't know. Even though in this very forgiving. But with that, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, please do so. I've been working hard on getting like Discord set up and some other things. I've been working behind the scenes to get a couple things set up. So hopefully they'll be up and running by the end of this week. If it doesn't, just know I am trying to work to set up some stuff, this environment, you know, involved for everything. So that you guys know what's gonna happen on the stream on Thursday. That I don't say, and good night.